Have you ever stood in front of your closet, staring at your clothes and thinking, I just want to feel good in what I wear again? If so, you're not alone. After 60, our bodies shift, our priorities change, and the idea of looking good takes on a whole new meaning. It's not about squeezing into something tight or chasing trends that were never designed with us in mind. It's about dressing in a way that feels like you. Comfortable, elegant, confident. In this video, we're not going to talk about hiding your body or covering up. We're going to explore how to choose pieces that celebrate who you are right now. I'm going to share 6 simple, thoughtful style tips that can help you feel amazing in your clothes again, without needing a tiny waist or a perfect shape. If you're ready to stop stressing about what doesn't fit and start enjoying getting dressed again, you're in the right place. First, fabric. First, why what it feels like matters more than ever. You've probably heard the saying, it's not just what you wear, it's how it feels. That becomes especially true as we grow older. Because let's be honest, even the most stylish outfit can feel completely wrong if the fabric clings in the wrong places, feels stiff, or just doesn't move with you. After 60, comfort isn't a luxury, it's a priority. But comfort doesn't mean giving up on style. In fact, the right fabric can make you look more polished, more graceful, and yes, even slimmer, without a single ounce of shapewear. So what should you look for? Start with fabrics that flow instead of cling. Modal, bamboo blends, rayon challis, soft cotton knits, and lightweight wool blends. These are your friends. These materials glide over your midsection instead of sticking to it. They drape naturally, giving you an elegant silhouette without the squeeze. Here's a simple tip. When you're out shopping, take a second to hold the fabric in your hand. Let it fall. If it drops with a soft, gentle curve, it's likely to flatter your body. If it stands stiff or clings to your skin, put it back. Also, think about texture. Subtle ribbing or crepe fabrics add dimension without adding bulk. And don't overlook layering different materials. A gauzy linen over a cotton tank, or a chiffon top over a smooth underlayer. It adds interest, movement, and airiness that makes you feel light on your feet. The bottom line is this. When your clothes feel good, you carry yourself differently. You stand taller. You breathe deeper. And suddenly, style isn't something you're trying to achieve. It becomes something that flows naturally from you. That's the power of fabric. It's not just touching your skin. It's supporting your spirit. 2. A-line, the timeless shape that always works. There's something quietly magical about the A-line silhouette. It's been around for generations, and there's a reason women keep coming back to it. Why? Because it just works. If you're not familiar, the A-line refers to a shape that's fitted at the top and gently flares out from the waist, like the capital letter A. And here's the beauty of it. This shape doesn't try to squeeze your waist. It doesn't demand that you pull it in or hold it together. It simply flows over your midsection, offering structure without restriction. For women over 60, when the waist naturally becomes a bit softer, the A-line quietly steps in and says, "That's okay." It doesn't fight your body, it works with it. And because it gently defines your upper body, especially around the shoulders and bust, it still gives you shape without the need for anything tight or clingy. Now here's a little insider tip. Not all A-lines are created equal. The best ones have a clean, tailored fit up top, especially across the shoulders and bust. That's where the magic happens. When the top fits well, it gives the illusion of shape even if your waist is no longer the star of the show. As for fabrics, look for pieces with some weight and flow. Think cotton blends, ponte knits, or even linen with a soft drape. Avoid stiff, bulky fabrics or anything that clings. And solid colors like navy, burgundy, or forest green. Instant elegance. One of the best things about the A-line is how versatile it is. Dress it up with a pendant necklace, a scarf, or a cardigan, and you're ready for a family dinner or brunch with friends. Dress it down with flats and a denim jacket, and you've got an easy everyday look that still feels put together. So, if you've been avoiding dresses because you thought they'd show too much, try an A-line. You might just remember why you loved dresses in the first place, and more importantly, you might remember what it feels like to feel good in your clothes again. 3. High-waisted pants and soft tops. The effortless combo that flatters every time. Let's talk about a style duo that doesn't get nearly enough credit. High-waisted pants and soft draping tops. It's one of those combinations that feels like it was made for the woman who values both comfort and confidence. Here's why it works so beautifully. High-waisted pants naturally sit above the midsection, which means they gently hold you in while also lengthening your legs. They help restore balance between your upper and lower body, giving the appearance of a longer, leaner silhouette. No cutting across the stomach, no awkward bulges, just smooth, elegant lines. And when you pair them with a soft, flowy top, that's where the real magic happens. Tops that gently drape over the waist without clinging let you move freely and breathe easily. They don't fight your body, they flow with it. Look for fabrics like rayon, silk blends, or light knits. These materials offer a soft structure without stiffness, and they give your outfit a graceful, relaxed feel. Want to try a subtle styling trick? Try the half tuck. Tuck just the front of your blouse into the waistband and let the sides and back hang freely. This creates just enough shape to look polished without any discomfort. You can also experiment with peasant tops, soft button-downs, or tunic-style blouses. Add flutter sleeves or a gentle V neckline for a touch of romantic elegance. If you're dressing for a casual day, go with stretch high-rise jeans and a loose cotton top. If it's a night out, switch to wide-leg trousers and a soft blouse in a richer fabric. Either way, it's a look that flatters without effort. And let's not forget the emotional side of it. There's something powerful about not having to hold it all in anymore. Something freeing about dressing in a way that honors how you feel, not just how you look. This combination, high-waisted pants and a soft top, doesn't just reshape your proportions, it reshapes how you see yourself in the mirror. And sometimes, that little shift makes all the difference. 4th, layering. Your secret weapon for confidence and comfort. There's something deeply comforting about a good layer. It's like a gentle hug you wear throughout the day. Except it also happens to make you look incredibly polished. Layering is more than just practical. It's one of the smartest ways to dress if you want to feel confident while softening the waist area. But let's clear something up. Layering isn't about hiding. It's about adding depth, creating movement, and giving your outfit structure without pressure. It's the trick that lets your clothes work with you, not against you. So, how do you do it right? Start with light, fitted inner layers. Think tank tops or slim-fitting tees in breathable fabric. Then add a looser outer layer that drifts past your waistline and elongates your frame. This could be a lightweight cardigan that hits just below the hip, a structured vest, or even a soft kimono with a vertical pattern. That's key. Vertical movement. When your layers create long lines from your shoulders to your knees, they help guide the eye smoothly down the body. That visual flow makes you look taller and more balanced without focusing on any one area. Not a fan of bulk? Go for soft fabrics like modal, fine knits, or chiffon blends that move with you instead of piling on. Heavy or stiff materials can add volume where you don't want it. Color matters too. Try staying within the same color family for a cohesive, elegant look. A beige top under a taupe vest, a navy blouse with a soft denim jacket. That kind of tonal harmony creates a quiet sophistication and elongates your silhouette. And don't forget your accessories. A long necklace, a colorful scarf, or even statement earrings can subtly shift attention upward, toward your face, where the real magic is. On those days when you're not feeling 100% confident, a good layering piece becomes your best ally. It moves with you. It gives you options. And most importantly, it gives you freedom. Layering doesn't say, "I'm hiding." It says, "I know who I am and I like how I feel." 5. Peplum. The gentle shape that flatters without the fuss. Let's talk about one of the most underrated and misunderstood pieces in a mature woman's wardrobe, the peplum top. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Peplum? Isn't that a fussy trend from the early 2000s? Isn't it too flouncy for real life? But let me tell you, when chosen wisely, the right peplum top can become a quiet miracle for your figure and your confidence. A peplum is simply a short, subtle flare of fabric that extends from the waistline of a top or jacket. But that little detail? It creates one of fashion's most powerful illusions. It gently suggests a waist, even if yours has softened over time, without ever squeezing or clinging. And here's the best part. It feels comfortable. There's no shapewear involved, no tight elastic digging in. It just flows outward, giving your midsection room to breathe while still offering a beautiful, balanced silhouette. Picture this. You slip on a soft, structured peplum top in a lovely ivory or navy blue. Pair it with tailored pants, maybe high-waisted to elongate your frame. You glance in the mirror and suddenly, your body feels aligned. The top adds shape. The pants lengthen your legs. You didn't squeeze into anything, but you look and feel put together, graceful and strong. Fabric is key here. Choose something with a little weight and structure, like ponte knit, stretch crepe, or a cotton blend with body. You want that gentle flare to hold its shape, not flop around or stick out like a costume. Avoid anything too ruffled or over-designed. The goal is ease, not drama. Necklines matter too. A soft V-neck or a bateau neckline draws the eye upward and helps balance the proportions. And if you're feeling adventurous, there are even jackets with peplum hems, perfect for adding polish to your outerwear without sacrificing comfort. Still unsure? Start with a neutral peplum in a tone you already wear often. Soft gray, dusty rose, navy. Try it with a pair of dark jeans and ballet flats. Take a walk in it. See how it makes you feel, and that's the heart of it, really. The peplum isn't about hiding who you are. It's about giving your shape gentle structure and giving you the chance to show up as your best self, no matter the occasion. Because when a piece of clothing makes you feel supported without restriction, you move differently. You smile more. You stand taller. And that's not just style. That's empowerment. 6. Color and pattern. The art of quiet confidence. Let's take a moment to talk about color, about pattern, about what we see and how that makes us feel. Because here's the truth. So many women over 60 slowly start to disappear behind their clothing. We reach for black, for navy, for the safe colors. We stick to solid tones, not because we love them, but because we're told they're slimming, or appropriate, or they won't draw attention. But let me ask you something. What if drawing attention isn't a bad thing? What if color could be your soft rebellion? A quiet way of saying, I'm still here, I'm still vibrant, and I still care how I feel in my skin. Now, don't worry. I'm not asking you to run out and buy neon pink. This isn't about being loud. It's about being intentional, thoughtful, strategic, and joyful. Let's start with vertical patterns. Think pinstripes, seams, or cascading floral prints that run up and down. These naturally guide the eye along the length of your body, elongating, smoothing, and balancing your silhouette. A simple blouse with subtle vertical detail can take 10 visual pounds off without ever feeling like a trick. Then there's color blocking, a styling secret I wish every woman over 60 knew. Imagine a dress with darker panels at the sides and a lighter color in the center. What does it do? It draws the eye inward. It creates gentle curves and definition, no tight waistbands needed. And don't sleep on solid colors either. Wearing one color head to toe, especially in deep, rich tones like soft gray, olive green, or wine red, creates a sleek, uninterrupted line that feels both graceful and grounded. Pair it with a statement accessory, a pendant necklace or a silk scarf, and suddenly you've got intention and elegance. Now let's talk prints. I know they can be intimidating, but here's a trick. Choose medium-scale prints that are spaced evenly and don't crowd one area, especially not the waist. Look for watercolor florals, gentle geometrics, or soft abstract designs. These bring personality to your outfit without overwhelming you. Think of prints like music. A bold, chaotic pattern is like noise. But the right print? It's like a melody. A rhythm that brings life to your look without stealing the spotlight from you. Also try this. If your top has pattern, keep the bottom simple. Solid trousers, a clean A-line skirt. That visual balance lets your outfit feel light and composed. And here's my favorite part. Accessories. Don't underestimate the power of a scarf that drapes down the front, or earrings that bring sparkle up to your eyes, a hat that frames your face, or a bag in a joyful color. These aren't extras. They're your signature, because at the end of the day, color and pattern aren't about covering up. They're about being seen, with softness, with pride, and with beauty that comes from within. So next time you find yourself reaching for another black cardigan, pause. Ask yourself, what do I want to feel today? If the answer is strength, warmth, joy, softness, then dress in a way that helps you feel that. Let your clothes do more than just cover you. Let them speak for you. And remember this, you are not a background character in anyone's story. You are a woman of presence, of energy, of story. You don't need to wear loud colors to say, I matter. You just need to stop dressing like you don't. Let's take a breath together. We've talked about fabric, about fit, about shape and color, but now I want to talk about something deeper, something beyond the closet. Because this journey we're on, it's not just about dressing better. It's about feeling better in your own skin. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing not just a reflection, but a woman who's still evolving, still showing up for herself every single day. For decades, many of us were told to suck it in, to dress for your body type, to hide the flaws. But who decided what those flaws were, and why did we believe them? The truth is, you do not need a perfect waist to be stylish. You don't need to get your figure back or shrink yourself to deserve beautiful clothes. What you do need is to believe that you're worth dressing up for. Right now, in this body, at this age. Let me tell you something, and I hope you hear this with your whole heart. You have nothing left to prove. You've raised children, built careers, held families together, overcome loss, learned hard lessons, and started over, again and again. You are not invisible. You are not past your prime. You are not too old for style. In fact, Style at this stage of life is more powerful than ever, because now it's not about approval. It's not about turning heads. It's about dressing in a way that reflects how you value yourself. Every time you get dressed, you're sending a message, not to the world, but to yourself. I care about how I feel. I choose comfort and grace. I deserve to feel beautiful just as I am. So, maybe tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for something oversized just to hide, you'll try something soft that flows, something colorful that lifts, or something structured that supports. Maybe you'll remember that your style isn't about the shape of your body, it's about the shape of your story. And if you've made it this far with me, I want to leave you with this. Don't wait for a better version of yourself to show up before you dress with intention. That version is already here. She's in your smile, in your walk, in the way you still laugh too loud sometimes or tear up at a good song. She's already whole. She just needs a little reminder. So dress for joy. Dress for comfort. Dress like someone who still matters, because you do. And when you step out that door, do it knowing that you're not just wearing clothes, you're wearing confidence, wisdom, and every beautiful chapter that got you here. If this video spoke to you, if it made you feel seen, or reminded you of your beauty, please consider sharing it with another woman who might need that same reminder. And if you'd like more wise advice on dressing with grace and living with joy, I'd love for you to subscribe. I'll be right here, walking this journey with you. Until next time, stay radiant, stay real, and always dress for you.